Hey, it's Raf Adams here, author of the SuitedMonk and SuitedMonk Leadership, and in this video I'm going to share with you 3 monk strategies that are crucial to surviving entrepreneurship. I was inspired by an article on LinkedIn written by a psychotherapist, Howard Scott Warshaw. He became a psychotherapist specializing in the kind of issues that arise for people enduring the Silicon Valley lifestyle. And some of the cases that he came across include that people get into debt. Even the company goes public and they become a millionaire, but then afterwards they fail. Some other entrepreneurs and high achievers are going into a burnout by working really hard and achieving success, but simply their life is falling apart. Some of them have troubled marriages where they don't have enough work and life balance and spending time with their family, and they become strangers to them and they're losing their marriage. And then you have high achievers who are already 40s and they're successful, or they say that they should be further along the way by now and that they know it. So there are basically 3 kinds of entrepreneurs in the world. The first one is the suit entrepreneur. And these are entrepreneurs who chase their dream based on external expectations of society and of the people around them. So they look into the external world for approval and validation of other people, and also for recognition and acceptance of people and society overall. Second group of entrepreneurs are entrepreneurs who chase their dream based on their personal expectations. So they don't look into the external world, but they have a personal expectation in their mind that's coming from their ego, that the ego put on themselves. And these entrepreneurs, they feel and they think that business success equals to a good life. They're not only entrepreneurs, but also for leaders. Success means a good life externally. But the business is not really built on a particular value or a particular purpose. And then the final kind of entrepreneurs are entrepreneurs who chase their dream based on the monk level to fulfill a purpose and making a difference. And these are entrepreneurs who follow their passion, they follow their path, they follow their dream, and then they make money out of their purpose in life. So which path is the right entrepreneurial path? Of course, you might say the suited monk kind of entrepreneur, but here's the interesting part. The possible consequences for all 3 kinds of entrepreneurs on the life journey would be pretty much the same. Each and every single entrepreneur, whether you're on purpose or not on purpose, could fail, could burn out, could get disconnected from their kids and family, could get into debt, as we saw in the examples of the Silicon Valley entrepreneurs. So most high achievers have these challenges, disregarding of their success. So what is the difference between the 3, and why should you focus on the suited monk kind of entrepreneur? Because at the end of the day, what do you really want in your life journey? Most people don't want the success. Most people, what they really want is the feeling that success is actually bringing to them. You want happiness and you want fulfillment. And we believe actually that success is going to bring us there because we have never been educated as leaders or as children on the life journey. So basically we get lost on life. Some people are very lost. Some leaders and high achievers try to compensate for the disconnect of their true self by working harder, achieving more, and then they disconnect even further. And I know because I've been there. I was working as an expat in China, working really hard towards success and fulfillment, but I was not happy. I felt lonely sometimes when I was home, and I actually had a lack of confidence, even though in my suit externally I projected to be knowledgeable and smart and hardworking, but I was not happy in my path. And then you read articles, for example, in Harvard Business Review, written by 2 psychologists, talking about the necessity of midlife change, when many people learn to listen to their inner self, and that's the first step on the journey of self-realization. And the reason why that happens at midlife is because that is typically when success is achieved, but then people or entrepreneurs are still not happy, so that's when they go and search for their true self. So what is the solution? We need to go back to the heart and soul of leadership, and we need to go back to the essence, and the essence of our life is our life journey. And this is what ancient philosophy has been trying to teach us over the years, over the centuries, for decades. So, for example, in Buddhism, they would say that the journey of life is a journey towards self-realization. So right now, when you're a leader in a company or when you're an entrepreneur, you're actually on the journey not of leadership or entrepreneurship. You're on the journey towards your own self-realization. In Taoism, For example, Lao Tzu in the Tao Te Ching talks about the fact that we need to find the path in life. We need to find our way. Leadership and entrepreneurship is just a suit externally that is helping us to find the way or find our path. But we never learn about finding our path, and so we get disconnected from our true self, and then we search for success in order to be happiness, but we're never able to find it. So the difference between the three kinds of entrepreneurs is that number 1 and 2 on their journey, they will feel lost, they're going to feel confused. Like they saw in the Silicon Valley's example, is that people feel apart and they feel like a failure. So the third suited monk kind of entrepreneur, he might have the same challenges as the first two, but he looks at it from a life journey point of view, and he'll say like, it's time to change, it's time to grow, and it's time to do things differently, or life is asking me to move on, and that's why the challenges happen, because it's an indication for the path or the Tao for you to find the next step on the journey of your own self-realization. At the end of the day, you cannot avoid the pain in life because we all need to learn our lessons, but you can embrace it knowing there's a bigger purpose. So the question is, which path are you on? Are you on the Sooth path, or are you on the SuitedMonk path? How do you deal with the changes and the challenges that come to you? Do you see them as obstacles and hiccups, or do you see them as learning and growth opportunities? So the strategies for you to close the gap and for living a life true to yourself is very easy. As a leader, we don't just need to be educated on leadership or entrepreneurship. We need to be educated on the life journey. I was once running a workshop for a global company for their Asia Pacific leadership team, and I asked them, what is the purpose of a business? And 80% said that to make money, and only 20% of the people said that it's to add value and make a difference in people's lives. So if 80% says that the business is making money and you pursue your career of making money, then you're going to disconnect from your true self. So closing that gap is to find your purpose in life, find your path in life. And that's when you will be happy internally and sustainable externally. The second thing you can do is to align your monk purpose with suit success. So success is good if it makes a social impact, if it adds value to people in society. If you build success not in line with your true self, you'll disconnect and you'll never be happy. And the final thing on the life journey is you need to change. You need to understand that the lesson and the challenges that you get on the life journey are basically there for you to grow spiritually. And if you're not on the path and the challenges come, it means that it's time for you to change your path. So these are the three things that you can do to align your suit and with your monk so you can be sustainable internally and externally. If you agree with me, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment in the section below, let me know what you think, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.